You sure? It's embarrassing. I cringe every time I think about her self-indulgent exploits. Doesn't she realize this sort of thing never works? You don't just go and insert yourself in the middle of all the action in the most ham-fisted way possible, just because you can't stand another second of being out of the spotlight. That always goes horrible for everyone. Even worse, it ends up making you look like an idiot. Even more worse, it's making me look like an idiot by association. Why can't she have just thought this through a little more? Why couldn't she have at least told us first? Shrugging my shoulders, yo. How is it that I understand this and she doesn't? She's how much older than me? Like a bajillion dream bubble sweeps or something? All that experience and wisdom, and she's out there floundering around like a fucking noob. Floundering. It's so disheartening. She wants to be like Marquise so much, just like I used to. But she's nothing like her. You kind of need to have a fuck ton of experience doing, a lot of ruthless piratey shit before you can pull that off. You can't just be a bookish dweeb all your life and then suddenly decide to flip the badass switch and expect people to take you seriously. Also, to truly pull that off, it might actually help to be a goddamn adult. I know, I must be totally off my sway chair for suggesting it, but maybe, just maybe, there are certain roles and behaviors which are best left to fully developed grown-ass people. Not to sound like a wet blanket, but my ancestors' journal contains some extremely mature content. So now we have yet another stupid kid trying to fill the boots of a legendary pirate queen, and it's amateur hour all over again. All I can see in her is me when I used to, and it makes me want to, ugh! Stop moving around all angry, you're fucking me up here. Sorry, I'm just dismayed by some of the implications of her actions. Is this really how I came off when I used to pull this sort of shit? Dunno, wasn't there. I have a sickening feeling it was just like this. No wonder nobody could stand me. And here I am, bitching about my ancestor like I know better. Like I've evolved beyond that. But have I really? Do I go around thinking I'm smarter than I used to be, but end up repeating the same old patterns without realizing it? Was the plan to find this treasure and build an army just to restate my immature, egomaniacal bullshit, disguised as a more strategically sensible plan? If I can apparently keep kidding myself about this crap forever, then how would I know the difference? I guess the thing I hate the most about her stunt isn't that it's a dumb plan or that we weren't included. It's that it's making me wonder if I can trust my own judgments even after all this time. That's some bull inward reflection, Sek. I don't know about that. If it's so baller, why does it make me feel like shit? That's what it's supposed to do, I think. But like, temporarily? I guess. What about you? Does any of this resonate at all? I know you used to stir shit up with your friends. You must have done some outrageous things that you thought were necessary for the good of the team. When you look back, do you ever wonder what you were thinking? Or if you ever truly evolved? Nah. Oh, come on. Don't leave me hanging in self-doubt limbo here. Give me something, Peixes. I don't know, maybe. See, my thing is, I don't verbally torture my crazed schemes like all the Serket girls, and that works okay for me. Guess I made some mistakes, but who really gives a flip? You don't care if you make mistakes? Not like you and she do. Aronia's deal is what she's doing now isn't much different from what she always did stuff. The stuff she does is never about the things she's actually doing. It's about what those things mean and making sure everyone knows what they mean. And above all, making sure everyone understands how important she is, because she's obviously the source of all the critical meaning, without which all action would be pointless, right? But that's not how I rolled. I just did shit. And the shit I did meant only the things the shit accomplished. And if the shit accomplished a dumb thing that sucked, then I guess that's what you call a mistake, and oh fucking well. Mistakes ain't making me feel too bad, since I don't really connect results with my self-worth. You feel me? Yes, that's so right on. If you asked me a long time ago, I'm sure I would have insisted that's how I felt about everything I did too. But I don't know if that's true anymore. In fact, I'm sure it wasn't true. I always invested as hell in the consequences of everything I did, and how it made me look, and how it made me feel about myself especially. Okay, I admit I always felt hella bad about decisions leaving me with less gold. Glub damn. Feel a tide of shame wave over me just think about going broke. Well, of course. Who the fuck wants to be poor? That's for losers. Would.